Hello, welcome to One on One with Jane. I'm your host, and today I have Josie Dabish here on my show. Welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, what got you into writing your book?
Well, in my teens, I started writing In Pursuit of Prince Charming, and I didn't even have a title for it at that time. I decided to put all these wonderful poems that I had written in my very young years of thinking about love and where love will actually lead a person in their lifetime. I started to write, and then one day I thought I will publish. But of course, that day didn't come for a very long time. I didn't feel I was ready. I really didn't feel I was ready to publish. So from the teens, the 20s, the 30s, into my 40s, that is when I decided to wrap up In Pursuit of Prince Charming.
So it seems like you actually took all the years that, over the years, you probably took everything out there and then just put it out there as a book.
I did. And I would take girlfriends' experiences. Jane, imagine sitting with friends who say, oh, he broke my heart. Most people think, oh, I'm so sorry for you. I would come back home and I would write a poem based on how she felt.
Okay.
You know, it's an exciting thing to know that you can take your emotions and put them on paper. And then from paper, put them into a book.
I keep thinking, did you tell any of your friends this?
Well, I mean, did I tell my friends? My friends know that I wrote this book. Yes, they do. Did I tell them I was writing it? Not until I actually came to wrapping it up. Not until I had at least 100 or so pages of my book ready to go. So no, it was kind of a secret. It was on the down low until I got to that place. And I even included some art.
Okay. I was just wondering, did you write every day? Because as a writer, I know you have to do that.
Well, yes. My writing is not my day job. I own Detroit Organics and motherofinnovation.com. And when I wasn't working on the next new invention, the next new product development, I was actually in my office and I was writing as much as I can. But not only that, taking old poems, making them more refined, making them more easy to read.
Okay. And I actually like the cover because it's pretty catchy.
Yes.
It's better than, making it all messy and like
Agreed.
Too much,
Agreed. One woman said to me, she loved the fact that I called it In Pursuit of Prince Charming, but she said she loved this more. When I created this is actually art. I wrote love him, hate him, Prince Charming, fairy tale, then love is crossed out with red. So it's actually striked out.
Yeah.
And then again, she hates him, she loves him. Prince Charming this time is crossed out. Fairy tale is crossed out. And what do most girls and men do? They repeat the cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that this was quite clever. And I went with my maiden name, Josie Dabish, versus Josephine Dabish Farmanian, my business name.
Oh, okay.
Because I started writing in my teens and I figured it was appropriate to keep it as Dabish.
That's pretty wise. And plus, I know that same cycle because I have friends that kind of repeat the same mistakes.
Yeah,
they
right.
keep going out with the same guys.
It's a cycle.
Same bad history they have with guys, and they still keep going with them.
I'm going to try to find you one that might be interesting. This is a good one. Words. Words begin and end with you, period. So words begin and end with you, period. If you think about it, we need a period at the very end of a sentence.
Okay.
So how cool is that to talk about words and then ending it with a period? So that's a very exciting thing. It's those small things that make a huge difference. Here's another one called invisible. A woman, friend of mine, who told me her husband was no longer into her because he watched porn. So when he looks at porn or high fashion models, you feel invisible. Those are women, you say, and I'm not pretty. Not tall enough, not skinny enough, not young enough, not sexy enough, not much of anything. But I told her, let me tell you this. Stand tall. You are not any of them. Unique is what you are. You have rare beauty in all that God created. Stand tall. Be visible. So going from invisible to visible, making people feel empowered.
Oh, okay. So what actually inspired that lady to change her life? Which one was best?
Oh, the one that said that she was so heartbroken when she read the whole book. She said the whole book provided her comfort.
Oh, good. Yeah. Actually, it's easy to have someone like you, but the thing is, it's hard to find the right one, and every woman always wants to find the right one. I have friends.
Prince Charming.
I have a lot of friends on dating sites, and they're always telling me how they're having a hard time finding the right one. So
it's not easy. The world of women and men and love is not cut and dry. It's not black and white. It is a world that is complex. And that's why poems like this resonate with people, because they are pursuing that. I think Cinderella, and there's a poem in here about her where we cuss her out. We call her a bitch. Okay, I do. Because girls have sworn at her, thinking, how is it that we watch these movies like Disney movies, and we think that there is this perfect person that will sweep us up and save the day? Do you really think that's a realistic dream? But we can't drop it, because that is the reality of watching those fairy tales as a little girl. They want you to read it to them over and over and over again. Even on Sex and the City, the little girl, I think Charlotte's daughter, says to Sarah Jessica Parker's character, Carrie, read it again. And I think it was Cinderella or one of the fairy tales. Girls want to hear it, that the man will come along and save them, or their perfect love can save them.
okay, thanks a lot for being in the show.
Thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun. I love talking about my book. You can get it on Amazon, and you can get it on Barnes & Noble, and it's getting 5-star reviews, and I'm so happy that people are reading it and enjoying it, and it's actually helping women.
Thanks a lot, everybody, for tuning in to One-on-One with Jane. Thank you.